Thomas, and I like mudding.
Hi guys, I am Jacob Remel, and one fun fact about me is that I love to get down.
Good.
Hi, I'm Seth, and my favorite color is lavender.
Unexpected.
Where's your lavender crayon?
No, it broke last week, bro.
I'm not gonna stand because that seems like a lot of effort. My name's Brody, and I'm gonna be on a 2-lane next year.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I thought so too. I was like, you got here.
Wait.
I get it.
Okay, I don't feel like standing. I'm Maggie. My Google. I don't really have fun facts, so.
Boring.
I'm Lainey, and my favorite animal is a giraffe.
I'm Matthew.
I'm Adele, and I am Adele.
I'm Drake, and I'm here to have fun.
I'm Polly, and that's it.
I'm Jillian, and there's absolutely nothing interesting about me.
I'm Sydney.
Your mom is interesting.
I'm Poppy, Cecile.
Oh, sorry, that's okay.
I'm Sydney, and I secretly want to pet monkeys. But it's not a secret to know.
Hey, I'm Lauren, and yeah, that's it.
Hey, Lauren. Oh, hi, I'm Cecile.
Thanks to camera.
And I'm gonna win this thing, so.
I have a briefcase.
Just a desperate last
Okay, so we have a bunch of poker chips. What does this mean? Well,
Nope.
well, actually, it means nailing it. Okay, so I have a dramatic briefcase in there as well, and basically, I'm gonna have a shop set up throughout the game. You're gonna earn coins through different challenges or through lucky happenings. And also if you get HOH or if you survive the block, you get a coin. And once you get 3 coins, you can come to the shop, give me 3 coins, and then pick a number 1 through 16. And I have 16 random prizes in there. And 3 of them are punishments. You can share coins with people. But only one person can buy the thing. So you might be sending your ally to go get a punishment on accident, or you might be someone to get a power to eventually take you out later. So be careful with that.
Is the person who purchased it that has to be the person who used it?
That's the person who gets it. Oh, so be careful who you nominate, because if you keep nominating the same people, they're going to get many coins so that they can get more powers in the future. So be careful with that. So you don't want to nominate the same people over and over again. Oh, and also we have the Jester again. So here's how the Jester works. One of you will be randomly picked to be a Jester, and your mission is to get evicted from the game. If you are evicted from the game, you can choose another person to get out in your place. That person is out, no questions asked. You return to the game with immunity for a week. But if you don't get evicted by the time 9 of you remain, then you lose your power as a Jester, and you are automatically nominated 2 rounds in a row with no hope of veto, and you're screwed.
The first HOH competition had players balancing ping pong balls across the driveway. They could compete for either seeds or the head of household.
So we didn't get first HOH because we're smart.
Yeah, so now we're safe.
They're doing the final round right now. I think it's Drake, Matthew, Seth, and Adele.
Yeah.
None of which I'm too worried about.
No.
Drake maybe, but
He's smart though.
I think he'll go
No, he
after.
looks, I don't know, never mind.
But he doesn't know anyone. True. So we're good. Adele won't put me up. I don't think. Seth, I can persuade him not to. Matthew wouldn't.
Matthew?
Yeah, Matthew wouldn't put us
Oh,
up.
no, he wouldn't.
So we good?
This is so exciting. First diary room session. Okay, this game's gonna get crazy. I already know. Like, there's so many people that are like strong competitors. I know I'm gonna be one of the first out. I can just feel it. Like, I have like no faith in myself because I just like after everything that's happened, I feel like everyone just wants to target me. Like, I'm trying my best to be nice and stuff, which is like hard, but I'm just like, I'm way too dramatic of a person, and every time I'm just like I get myself in trouble and I get evicted, and it's just awful. But I'm gonna try my best. I'm trying to change my name and be a good player by being like wholesome, not like awful, but you know, I have to spice it up a little bit. Not in a bad way, of course, just like...
Drake wins HOH!
So I just won HOH, first HOH of the season, feeling really good, you know.
My alliance member did win, Drake, which is a really, really good move because he doesn't know anybody, and it would have been an easy thing for them to be like, oh, I don't know them anymore. So this is a good time for him to make friends and get in the game and all that kind of stuff. So my plan is working out accordingly.
This guy named Drake won HOH. Like, where'd you come from? I was like, hi, let's be best friends because like I'm about to get nominated probably, but I don't know. Okay. So what do you think you're like? Are you thinking of like
right now? I still honestly don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't want to put you up.
Okay.
Because
Thank you so much.
I like heard you're a really good competitor.
Well, no, but like, who told you that? Who told you that?
People.
I'm really like, I'm like kind of good at challenges, but like I'm not really like good at social game. Like I'm really awkward. Like I can't like talk to people.
No, I'm awkward.
No, I know. So like I don't know, but I can definitely like make you a deal. Like we can like try to secretly try to like help each other out, kind of do stuff like that. Like, oh, you don't nominate me now, like I won't nominate you later. Like, you know, kind of something like that.
Yeah, we can make it right now.
Okay.
Jacob, Remel, and this is the We're the Future shirt.
Okay.
I'm kind of just putting people I don't know, and I kind of might end up backdooring Matthew.
So I'm Jester. I'm gonna just play very low with it, and hopefully like the situation arises to get me out, even though people normally don't go after me early. So I think I'm just gonna pick my alliance, and if any of them gets HOH, then I'm gonna ask them to put me up so that I can get out, that kind of thing. So that's my plan right now, and yeah.
Okay. So Drake is the HOH, first HOH of the game, of the summer. And what? What, Matthew? And we're not feeling too good about that.
Well, he looks too happy about it. Like he's like smiling, like, oh, but I'm HOH.
I didn't know what to say to him. Like I didn't want to just be like, hey, my name's Jillian, congrats. So I was just like, wow, you're tall, I'm Jillian. So
We both got coins though.
yeah. We got our coins because we're good. We rockin'.
I'd be going to form an alliance with you and Jacob.
Yes.
Jacob, Hardy, and Cecile were dating at this time, and Drake was hoping to team up with them as shields.
Yes. And I'm in the alliance with Lauren. She's about to come on.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, talk to her too.
Oh, do you know who you're
No, I honestly don't even know anyone's names.
Well, I'm Lauren. Hello, picture. I'm Lauren.
Lauren.
I'm not after you at all. Just because I don't know you. I'm gonna be like, I don't know you go up. So.
Yeah, I'm kind of right now going by who I haven't talked to at all.
So I got twice.
That's the first thing. Yeah, my goal was to win first HOH, so I did it. I honestly don't know what to do yet. I like don't know any people in this house, and so I'm just kind of like gonna. Like,
I don't know everybody, but I know some people. But.
I know. So I honestly don't know right now.
I'd say go for a bigger threat right now just to get him out. But
I know. I'm scared of making like a big move right now, because like if it doesn't work out, like it's the wrath of like yeah. So I'm thinking about a big move, but I don't know yet.
all right, well I'll back you up on whatever you decide to do.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, so I don't really know you. So
No,
you probably
I like
really
you.
want to get me out.
No, because I've talked to you. There's some people I haven't even like talked to yet.
Oh,
So you know, yeah, I like you. So.
Alright.
Okay,
Well, I shouldn't be out because if you're in an alliance with me, I can do challenges. If you didn't see from that last one, I was sprinting before anybody. And yeah, I really don't have any alliances, so I was going to make them.
Yeah, I told Cecile I didn't want to put you or her up, and like I'd be willing to work with you guys going forward, so you're safe.
Yeah.
Right now.
Okay, cool.
Old Chinese proverb that I used to know. In life, we take things for granted in life. That is the direct translation. And it's the quote that I live by. I will not take any liabilities that you give to me for granted. And I'm not going to take for granted what you say for me now. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I'm kind of just. I don't know a lot of people in the house.
All right.
So
Yeah.
like I'm kind of just going off.
All right. No.
So as HOH, Drake has to nominate 2 players for eviction, and this is his decision.
Okay. I guess I'll give a speech before. I don't know anyone here other than like 3 or 4 people. So right now my nominations are kind of just going off of like people I don't know. It's nothing against anyone the people that I nominate. It's just. I'm nominating Jacob Remel and Sydney.
So Jacob R. and Sydney, you have been nominated, but don't worry. Thomas wins the Power Veto.
Alright, so me and Bro have been talking, we're thinking about doing a secret alliance.
That might be happening. So, look out for it.
We're coming at you.
So, we're going to form an alliance because it's not going to be expected. And. okay, so it's Esther and Justin.
But Justin's not finding out any information about
Not
us.
both.
We just want him to vote. Not for us. Because
He came up to me.
he's a bad liar. He can't lie and he's very obvious about it. Like, he came up to me and was like, Birdie, come in here, we're gonna go talk. And I'm like, no one else is going in 2 at a time. It was just so obvious.
Yeah, and so he came up to, well, I came up to him and then he told me about y'all one.
Yeah.
The one, and I was like,
So, we said that we'll have them, just don't tell, like, keep what you tell them to minimum. But we'll still have them on our side.
because, like, that's good.
After the veto competition, Drake has cold feet about backdooring Matthew.
I'm just gonna put Matthew and Mackie, and then
Do that.
I'm gonna recommend
Talk. Just, talk. Get a few more people in there. I'm going to see what people would do.
and vote Maggie. Like I don't want to make a big deal right now.
Okay.
It's too like if we maybe in a few rounds in front of us
Okay.
or HOH, we can do it again. We can do it then. I'm scared. Like
I know
I
you're
might
scared,
come back
you're
to like,
scared, it's okay.
but I don't want to like feel the wrath of him if
Who do
he
you want out there?
like I honestly don't care. Like he's taking off Jacob,
I know.
so I don't care.
Okay, so I'm definitely gonna use it. Hopefully, whoever stays on the block doesn't leave, because I want both of you to stay. Because I think both of you could be potential allies or whatever. But I'm gonna have to use it on Jacob because he picked me to be in the competition. So I guess.
I'm telling you, just tell me when you feel.
Jacob, first surviving the block, you get a chip.
Yay!
Wow. So Drake, you must name a replacement nominee.
Okay, nothing against whoever I nominate, but I am nominating Maggie.
Okay.
So Sydney and Maggie are the final nominees for now, unless someone buys a special power.
No.
I told him to nominate Justin so that it wouldn't be a big deal, and he put you up, and so like, there's no reason to put you up.
Pissed.
I'm voting.
I'm pissed.
Yeah. I'm not gonna vote out Mackie.
Who are you voting?
I'm voting Mackie. Sydney out.
Sydney? Alright.
Okay, Thomas, this is my thing. Thomas, like, Sydney could do so well.
No, I know.
And not that Maggie could, but like, Sydney hasn't played in so long.
But, I mean, I don't really have anything against either one of them, but I've talked way more to Sydney. And the thing is, Sydney hasn't played in so long, and I'd feel horrible if she was out first. So it's me, you, Holly's keeping Sydney, so that must mean, how many voters are there?
Cecile.
Hey, yo. Who are you keeping?
I'm Maggie.
Yeah,
I
reasoning.
don't really know Sydney that well. Why should I keep in Sydney?
I don't know, because I've talked to Sydney a lot more, and like,
Yeah, I mean, because she won one time.
but that was like forever ago.
Yeah, that's true.
Brody said everyone's voting.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I wanted to keep you.
Brody said he's gonna talk to you, see what you're doing. He said he was gonna do what you're doing. Because he was like, yeah, I don't want us to vote you
Lauren keeps
because
saying it for some reason. Like,
Brody said everyone's voting me, but when I talked to Thomas, he's like, hell no. Like, I want to keep sitting here with Lizzie, and Tom, like, no, she's not gonna make it. So, yeah, but whatever.
I mean, I'll just like, honestly, this is bull.
Yeah.
Honestly, I didn't even know that they were putting you up, and it's just because he doesn't know you.
No, but I sat in here and he was like, yeah, no, you're fine. Like, I talked to you, like, you're all good. And then Thomas went and talked to him, and he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna put Jester in episode if we start stuff. And then he puts me up.
Thomas
Pretty sure shady ass girl.
No, Thomas is not lying. Thomas is not lying. I
don't think he's lying.
Because he was like genuinely shocked when like you got nominated. So.
Yeah.
Way in advance, it was no. Because I can make it far.
She's gonna hate me.
Bitch,
She's gonna hate you.
Let's. Oh.
I just really hope he doesn't use this day.
Because he was supposed to vote Justin, and she changed his mind.
Like I love them all, and like I'm in a show with them, and they're my friends, and I love them to death. Like I love them to death.
Yeah, I know.
But like I don't wanna play with them this game. You know.
Yeah.
I wanna kind of like.
Do you know how many
I
people
wanna
are
like
voting
pretend.
now?
Don't know where Adele is.
No, but if you find us all, I'm looking for her.
Yeah, no, I need to talk to her.
No.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
We all want.
I
I
know.
need to find Adele because I need to be like, yeah.
Please.
No, I will. I'm like literally on this one.
Thank you.
Yeah, just yeah. I don't want to play because I played with them last game and then they kind of screwed me over.
Yeah,
So I don't want to be screwed over. They screwed me. I don't want to
shout out.
I don't want to be screwed over this time. So I want everyone's trust and I'm
it's just good.
I'm really building up the fact that I'm going after people so that people want to get me out because I'm trying to be too aggressive so that I can use my Jester power. But also I'm very frustrated with Drake because I told him that an easy person to put up against Sydney would be Seth or Justin because no one would, it wouldn't be a big deal if they got out because they aren't aligned with many people. So I'm just kind of frustrated because he didn't follow it and he went against one of my alliance members, so it's just kind of annoying.
So I think cool alliance, but who are you voting for? Maggie.
Hey, my life. Are you talking about something? Can I talk to you? Who are you voting? Are you voting me out? Don't even run away. God.
Come. What's up? Who are you voting for?
Maggie to stay.
To stay?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like the majority is going to keep it. That's what I've been hearing. I don't know.
I just heard she's like a better competitor, like later.
She's
like
a
threat.
She's just like, she's not been sitting around. I mean, like, she's not talking to anybody. She doesn't have any alliances. No, she's just been sitting there.
Yeah. She's fine.
I think you gotta keep her.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Who's the bigger threat? Like, I don't know.
I know Sydney's like knees are messed up, so she's not as physical.
You're right.
And she has asthma, so if they have to keep running, then that's not going to be fun, you know, for her.
I'm like not completely torn, like sold. Like I'm like whatever can happen.
Yeah.
So you're voting for Sydney and Maggie?
I'm voting to keep Maggie.
You're voting to keep.
No, I know. Okay, I think so. I think.
How else is it yours?
Ooh, I've been nursing it the whole time.
I vote to evict Sydney.
Excuse me, I vote to evict Sydney, sadly. It's just what majority's doing.
I vote to evict Sydney.
I'm sorry, Sydney, but I'll have to vote you off because Maggie's in like a kind of alliance, so sorry.
Just saying, I did not convince him to change his vote. That was all him. And I vote to be Sydney.
vote out Sydney.
Sorry, Sydney, I'm gonna vote you off. Vote to evict Sydney. Sorry. Okay, I vote to evict Sydney.
I honestly can't pick anyone to vote, and so I just went off of what other people said was probably the stronger vote, not just Sydney. I have no references to go off of. She seems super nice.
Okay, who's this at?
Yes.
I will be voting out Maggie because last time I did the slightest thing wrong and she tried to get me out. Plus, I think Sydney is a pretty good player, so.
I'm voting Maggie.
That an evicted player will return to the game eventually. By a vote of 10 to 3, Sydney, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
Matthew went up there. Because I told Matthew, I was like, Matthew, okay, everyone, and I heard Thomas go, no, it's not a rumor, it's the truth. And like, I just don't know what else to do. Yeah. I'm like, I'm already on the bad side. Like, I don't have trouble.
So the game's already pretty intense. First round, hoping at this point I didn't get any blood on my hands. I did not know Maggie would be such a big deal to get out, but hopefully I'm not going to feel the wrath of Matthew anytime soon.
Me and Cecile have a final 2, and then somehow we just created this little 4-people alliance with me, Cecile, and then Jillian and Matthew. So that's like our 4. And then Jacob is kind of under our wing because it's Jacob and Cecile, you know how that goes. And then apparently Drake's in there too. And then everyone else in the game I'm pretty much on their good side.
Okay, Jacob's pulled. Adele wins HOH.
Almost busted. When you're cut, I flipped.
So I'm totally trying to downplay my athletic superiorism, if that's a word. Lost 2 challenges already. Maggie was just put up against Sydney, and it was like everyone's going crazy. 3 people saved Sydney, 10 people, no, yeah, 3 people saved Sydney, 10 people saved Maggie, so Maggie stayed. And I was like, I don't want to go against Maggie, but then I rallied against like everybody to like save Maggie. Me and Thomas and Cecile, we were all like helping Maggie out, and she stayed. And then Adele just won the HOH. Me and her mend bridges, and we're good. So hopefully she doesn't nominate me. And I blocked Jacob Hardy, so he couldn't pull Adele's flag, and she saw that, so I'm hoping that's good. I don't know, I'm scared. Like, the theater people are really strong, and Thomas is with all of them, and then Thomas is with everybody else. Like, Thomas knows everybody his, like, every connection, and it's just really scary. Like, I'm gonna stay with him, but he's gonna win this game.
Thomas just came in here and was like, I just want to give you a ring. And like, I have no idea what that means because he's just like yelling at me outside because he's spreading rumors about me. And Thomas, when you watch this, I didn't vote for Maggie, thank you very much. But you're good right now. Yeah. Like, I haven't told anybody a definite yes or no yet.
Okay, and I really wanted to, I just talked to Maggie and I cleared her, like, I did not say this, I did not. So she's like, oh no, you're not the one who said it. I was like, okay. I just wanted to make sure. All I said was that I wasn't voting for her. That, and that's my name, it slipped it, and I'm sorry. Like,
no, it's okay, it's okay. But you're good.
I hate this game. I suck at this game.
We're trying. I have no idea. Like, I had not the slightest clue.
I just saying that.
No, I'm not. What can I do? I will lick this and like
I don't want to win these because this is rough.
I almost wanted to Thomas because he didn't even come talk to me. He came in. He said.
Oh wait, he was just in here. What did he say?
He didn't say anything. He said, I just wanted to come in and give you a wink, and he walked out.
There's no reason to go to place over.
And like, if you don't make a big move,
I don't like Justin.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking possibly like. I'm so freaking frustrated with Thomas. He walked in here and he said, just want to give you a little wink, and walked out. And like, if I knew, like,
There's a reason there's a queen on the back of your thing, so just congratulations.
like, you're good. Like,
Okay.
I'm not putting you up, so, but we'll talk about it later.
Okay.
They're telling us
Just
to
like
hurry
anything,
up.
like, yeah.
I don't know who to put up.
Okay.
I'm thinking Lainey and someone else. I just don't know.
She's like
My name was in her mouth.
Are you serious?
I know for a fact because she.
Why would she?
So I really just want to know what you're thinking.
I don't know.
Can I give a suggestion?
Y'all, yes,
Okay.
yes. I was waiting for like y'all.
And I like Seth, I think.
I can't put Seth up.
Why?
Because I told him.
Okay.
In the challenge, I said if you don't pull my flag, I won't pick you up.
Oh, okay. Then I think Jacob Hardy.
That's who I was thinking, him and Lainey.
Yeah. That was my other suggestion. That wasn't
Because
sure
my
if you
name
would.
was in her mouth.
One request, even if it means putting me in the line. Thomas is my
I'm
shroud.
not putting.
Okay,
I
fuck
don't know. What did he tell you? Like, be honest with me right now.
Thomas?
About me.
Thomas?
Yes.
Thomas hasn't said anything about
He's
you.
like, I've had
I've
multiple
lit it.
people come up to me and tell me he's saying that I voted Maggie out when I didn't. He's saying that I got Drake to switch. And like, I'm just frustrated. And then I was willing to talk to him. And when he came in here, he was like, I just want to give you a wink. And he got out. Like, he just left. He didn't even talk. He didn't even sit down.
Really? Not Maggie. HOH is thinking that you're conspiring. Yeah, Adele is conspiring, like you're conspiring against her. She's not going to put you up, but she thinks that you're trying to pin everyone against her.
No, I know.
Okay.
I'm aware.
She said that. She doesn't. She said
It's all a plan.
Okay. Okay. I was just letting you know. Because that's what she told me.
I have. Jacob, come here. I'm Jester. Okay. So that's why I'm playing very aggressive against her, so that she.
Because you have two shrouds essentially. Should I stop protecting you right now?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Like, cause that would make it too obvious if that makes sense. But if you
Right.
tell anyone, okay, you cannot tell anyone. The second somebody knows that I'm the Jester, you know.
I'm sure. Don't worry.
I honestly don't know what I'm going to do right now because people are really mad at me already in the game for something that I didn't even do.
Yeah, I just heard everyone saying something that you were talking about Maggie or something like that.
Like, okay, I came in here with Drake because it was just my turn to come in, and he couldn't remember anyone's name, so I was like, this is it. That's why it took so long. He said Maggie. I didn't say Maggie. Like, I mean, when I was throwing out names, I was like, this person I haven't seen talk much, this one,
Yeah, just playing the game.
And then there was rumors going around that I convinced him to change from Justin to Maggie. And then everybody thinks I voted out Maggie and I didn't. Like, I swear, across my heart, I voted out Sydney, even though we had a deal.
Yeah.
Right now, I am not going for you. I just don't.
Everyone's telling you, and I'm like, I didn't think you were.
I'm not, like, I
No, and I was
didn't
like,
vote for you. I did not vote. I voted
No, I
to
didn't.
keep
I
you.
really don't like. Usually I would be like, oh my gosh, just Adele's so good at me. Like she's so lying, but honestly, this time I don't think you're lying.
I'm like, I in the game, but like I feel like I can trust you, and I hope you can trust me because I honestly, I don't know what Thomas did. I literally almost everybody who came in here said Thomas thinks you put him apart.
Yeah, are you putting him apart?
No, but I think we should have each other's backs.
Yeah.
Listen, I am not at this point going for anyone in particular. It's the beginning of the game. Like, I don't know why my name is in so many people's mouths, and honestly, like, I'm trying to get the least amount of blood on my hands that I can. I know y'all hate when people say that, but like right now, I hope y'all win the veto because I really I don't want either one of y'all going home, but I'm nominating Jacob, H, and Lainey. Cool.
So Jacob, H, and Lainey, you have been nominated for eviction.
So me and Drake and Holly had an alliance, and we've all gotten chips. So we have 3 chips, and we just played like a little game to see who was going to use our chips.
So I get to use the chip, and
so it's either going to be a punishment or a reward. So we're gaming for a reward. So Holly's going to go do that when this veto challenge is over. Because we want to make sure it's something maybe that we could use this round. So she should probably go do that now.
He savage hands.
He still got it.
Jacob wins the power veto.
Either way. Yeah. Okay. I hope this proves that I'm not going for you. Because, honestly, I don't know what to do to tell you that I did not convince him to change his vote, and I did not.
I don't believe that.
Because people told me you told them that.
No.
I'm not
I did
throwing
not.
anyone under the bus, but
They were just around us when we were having a conversation, and that's it. I believe you.
And I did it for me. I thought it would be me.
There's 5 people that just you don't touch till later. You know what I mean? In the random meetings where it's like funny thing. But
I was thinking of a possible backdoor or something, but I don't have anyone yet.
Yeah, there's no baggage that anyone has created that you can go against someone except the rule and stop it.
So, I think I'm gonna put it Seth, but you're not.
I'm not going against her.
I trust you right now. I trust you. If you want to switch next round, right. I hope we're on the same page. So. Yeah.
My thing is that I think she's gonna Adele is gonna have to put someone else up. So I think she's gonna do someone like a Seth or Jester, who no one really is scared to vote off. It's just kind of so that's why I'm telling her. I think it's almost better that she's still on the book. Because I can't guarantee anything.
Yeah, I know.
I really think in my mind that
what if she she's irritated with Thomas?
she Thomas is right. That's true. They got to her. She's smart enough.
Look, she did that and Thomas stayed.
And that's the thing, and because I don't think she could get enough people to vote Thomas.
Whoever I vote, I get to pick 2 people, and their votes are the same as mine.
So it's 2 of us gonna go and
So I have 3 votes basically.
So you get plus mine.
Plus yours.
Depending on who it is. But most likely mine. Okay. That's awesome.
Okay, it is the Power Veto Ceremony. So Jacob is the winner of the Power Veto. You have the power to veto one of the nominees. What's your decision?
I veto myself.
Okay, so Jacob is now off of the block, and for surviving the block, you get a chip.
Yay!
So Adele, as HOH, you must name a replacement number.
Okay, y'all. This is so hard, but I really don't take it personally. I nominate Seth.
How do I know?
So Seth and Lainey are the final 2 nominees. Okay, so you better come out your first fight.
Yeah, okay, and I saw it.
Hope you got a video. That's better go in the video. Yeah, it will.
Okay,
I'm just saying. It's already obvious anyway. I feel he could be the Jester though because he's a lone wolf. I feel like if he was trying to stay in, he would have at least someone.
It's how do you not already shared it with someone? Whoever it is.
Yeah. Or even Pinhead.
Yeah, he always does that.
It's the same thing.
Yeah. I think he would have approached someone, you know?
Yeah. Alright, well, they were gonna vote Seth off, but now they're thinking vote Lainey because they think she has more allies than Seth. And Seth
doesn't have anyone.
Seth has no one, which makes me think he's a Jester, but I don't think he is.
Listen,
I'm almost
we
positive
have
he's not the Jester.
you, Holly, whoever she votes, Drake, and Jacob R. told me for sure he was voting off. That's all we need.
I think we should vote Lainey off.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's definitely what I think.
Even the other people I talked to, the only one that's for sure Seth wanted to vote off Seth was Thomas, and that's just because he wants to get Seth out the way.
Lainey and Seth are nominated, and me, Adele, and Drake put our coins together, and I got the power to control 2 people's votes this week, and we want to get Lainey out, but I don't know whose votes to control, and I thought we had all the votes, but Brody just came to tell me that everyone's planning on voting Seth out, so I don't know what to do.
You're not going to let we control the votes. We have a secret power.
Okay.
You're not going.
What is it?
It's we get to control 2 votes.
Okay.
And everyone I'm talking to said they want.
Okay.
Should we still control Jacob or should we control Thomas? Thomas. Okay, so Thomas and Maggie.
Okay.
Yeah. Do we want to use our controls on Lainey though?
But we have to use this round.
Oh, we have to use it this round. Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah.
So.
And Maggie.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm the queen.
So first, what's your vote?
I voted against Lainey.
And who do you control?
Thomas and Maggie.
To vote with you?
To vote with me.
Maggie, your vote has been controlled, so you don't have a vote.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
Freaking Holly. Was it just like me or the next person?
I can't give you any information.
I think I have to vote with Lainey just because the majority of people are voting for Lainey, and Seth is kind of alone right now. And so we think it's easy pickings later on. So right now we're going with Lainey.
Okay, nothing personal, voting with my alliance and voting out Lainey.
I'm gonna vote out Lainey.
Nice. Your vote has been controlled, you don't have a vote.
Cool.
But that's okay.
I'm voting out Lainey. vote to evict Lainey.
I would take Laney.
I vote to evict Lainey.
I vote to evict Lainey.
So bad about this because I love him. But it will be set, and it's not my decision. I am just a cloaking shroud of justice for a particular group of people. And the shroud has to follow the person under the shroud. This is Harry Potter. I'm the invisible cloak, and I have to protect who's under it, you know? And when Harry walks, I gotta make sure he's invisible. You know? That's about the best way I can put it.
Due to a voting twist, a few of the votes were controlled. So I cannot reveal the vote count. Lainey, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
I was the second one to get to 3 coins to get a special power. Go to Taylor. I'm like, it's a 13 to 3 chance that I'm gonna get a bad thing. How could it go wrong? Oh wait, it did. In case you can't read this, instant nomination.
I have a few announcements. Okay, this is the first double elimination round. 2 of you will win HOH, 4 of you will be nominated, and 2 of you will be evicted. Seth got 3 coins and recently spent them, and as a result, he got a punishment. He is instantly nominated.
Like on top of the 4?
On top of the 4. So here's how it's gonna work. Seth can still win HOH. He'll just be able to control who sits next to him. And he can still win Power Veto, he just can't use it on himself. And also, Seth, since there are 2 sets of nominees, you will be able to choose which set of nominees you go against.
Thomas.
Thomas, you are the first HOH.
Okay, so Thomas scares me so much, like, he's the master manipulator of this game, honestly. Oh, without a doubt. Thomas scares me, like, he plays a very similar, like I said earlier, he plays a very similar game to me, but way better because he can, like, talk to people, everyone's scared of him, everyone knows him, he's good with everybody, like, it's a mess.
Matthew misses the backboard, so Cecile wins the second HOH. Woo!
Did you block my vote? I had to.
But it wasn't like, I'm not.
Then why do you block my vote?
Okay. And then you told me that you were voting me out. Like, that's the only reason, like, I have to.
And like, we're obviously like not working with each other, you know? Like, for other people, I'm either neutral or like working with. And like, we're not really neutral, like we're more on the negative side right now. So, I don't know, I just have to. Like,
Thomas and Cecile were in HOH, and right now I think like me and Cecile have a little thing going, and I think it's like a good thing. Like she said she's not putting me up, and then Thomas, I just talked to him and he said, I'm not putting you up, and that's all I'm saying. So I believe him. I mean, unless he would like blatantly lie to my face when there was no point. I mean, whatever. But I just know my alliance members are going up, and so I have to try my best to play veto. If not play it, if I play it, I need to win. If not play it, I need to talk to the people who win. Get mine because my alliance is strong right now, and if we lose one person, it's just all gonna crumble. And
and they both have the opportunity to come off, so they need to be in the same one.
Yes. Okay, so I have to choose 2 other people. I've said.
No, you choose 2 people.
Oh, I choose 2 people.
Yeah. Oh no. I guess do something random like Justin.
Yeah, okay, Justin.
Me, Cecile, Jillian, and Lauren have a 4-person alliance called the Pink Ladies. I think it's very strong. We all see very strong to it. Cecile and Thomas always work together. They're like up each other's butts, okay? So if I can keep them as far as as I can apart from each other, that's good because they always go hard.
Yeah. Who do I have no idea who to put up.
I don't know. You put up both the Jacobs.
I think I'm gonna put up maybe Justin and Jacob, not my Jacob. What's his name?
Reno.
Yeah, put him up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was gonna put you and Jacob Reno that I took more issues. I was like,
I really like Jacob Reno. I don't want him to think that I'm like going against him.
like, I honestly have a better chance. I still think you're going against him with Jacob Reno. Jacob Reno is a competitor. Justin's just kind of like, I'm this is I would love him to do that.
You know, I know Justin came in here and he was like, I would feel good to have said. And I was like,
You're gonna make me cry, stop it.
I know.
That's my seal cry.
I just had a minor anxiety attack. I don't know what to do. I'm definitely gonna choose Jacob Reno.
Too bad. That's fine. And then Seth was gonna choose me on a block.
Do you want Seth out or do you want Ellen?
None of them, honestly.
I'm not going against anyone. Thomas is going against me a lot.
Thomas and Cecile have one HOH, so they each have to nominate 2 players for eviction, not counting Seth. So, Thomas, you're first.
Okay, these 2 people have been obviously working together, and also I feel like they are somewhat coming after me, not very strongly, but I just have to protect myself, so sorry, Holly and Drake.
Holly and Drake have been nominated by Thomas, and Cecile, your turn.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so like this was totally off for me, and I'm pretty sure I had like 7 anxiety tags in there. But this is like super random, and it's just because like I think you'll be fine. I don't even freaking know what I'm doing. But I am putting up Justin and Jacob R. I love both of y'all with everything inside my body. I'm super sorry.
Not just your heart.
What?
Not just your heart.
No, yeah.
Okay, who was that? Drake? Okay, Drake wins the Power Veto. Who was that? Matthew wins the Power Veto. Nice!
HOH winner, POV winner.
Aww, thanks.
Okay, so what do you want me to do?
Don't use it.
Okay.
Por favor.
Because
I don't know
who
what to
set
put up.
aside? I can't even.
He
use that.
chooses. He chooses.
And we can't even use it.
Right.
On him. Okay.
Poor baby. I don't want either of them on. That's why I feel
if
so
we
god
use
awful.
it, if we use it with Veto, and like you put someone else up that's like a threat.
No, but I don't want to go after anyone because I don't want people to be like,
But
oh, I
then,
want to go after. Who
if
do I put
someone's
up with? Who do I put up with?
I'm not gonna say anything because it's too early.
I can't put it down.
Yeah, you can.
And me and her are like,
Y'all are the
have a
ones.
thing going because we don't want to hate each other like we do every
Exactly.
other freaking game.
It's just I'm scared. Like, this is a good opportunity, and if we do it quietly and by, it could cause an uproar, and that's not what we need. Because we have
Get
some.
Dylan and Sally out in the one game, in one round. I don't know. The rest of the game is just gonna be like running through meadows.
Whatever you want to do.
Don't put the kind of fucking pressure. Okay, I don't want to use it. I want to just play
What if
out.
I use it anyway and I go against your wishes? No, I'm
Then
kidding.
You do it,
I'm
and
kidding.
I'm just like, whatever. I'll find something.
I'm
I'll
gonna
put up
put
a
up-
party.
Can I just say I'm so sorry that you're nominated?
Okay, so Drake obviously wins the drawing, so that means it.
I forgot he won.
So
Bummer.
it's gonna be me though.
Are you kidding?
Pretty like, cause Thomas told me he was like, they should like do mine so you were all safe.
I have Veto and I'm not using it. Cecile told me not to.
Yeah, well, on the other side,
Yeah, there's some shit going down. Excuse me.
there's some ish going down. Thomas Tell's replacement for Drake, because obviously he's smart. He's going to take himself.
Obviously. Are you kidding?
I'm not. You have to understand. Just get it out later. She's always at 5 before. She's always in 5 before. She's always at 5 times. I'm just telling you to
No, I understand. Of course. I would never ask. Like,
let Thomas do the dirty work of putting it down now.
yeah.
I'm voting it out.
Yeah.
Because, and this is my reason, because Holly is not as strong without a team.
Yeah. That's
And
very
it's
true.
a bigger deal, like, it's a bigger deal if Adele gets
Yeah.
put up. Like, she's gonna have more will to gun for you.
Yeah, it would be harder to get her out later, too.
So I think.
Yeah, I'll do it
that's
though.
what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I know she's going. Like everyone I've talked to said that's a good idea.
Drake, oh my god, I just forgot his name. He's taking himself off.
Okay.
Gonna put me up. Like, is there a reason? Like,
I'm either have alliances with people, I'm neutral with a few people, and I just feel like with Holly blocking my vote, with Drake coming for me first for that HOH that you won, and just overall, I want to protect myself, so that's what I'm going to do.
so can I, like, is there, like, no, like, nothing I can say?
I mean,
like,
just try to convince people.
Honestly, like, the week that you thought you were going home, or not going home, going on the block, I didn't put you up because I wanted to gain that trust
but
back.
I knew I still knew that I had people to vote with me, so I still wasn't worried.
Right, but like, did that not like show you that I'm not on your bad side? Like, not
Sure,
like,
but there was no reason to like block my vote. There was no reason to take me out. I know.
So like, I don't understand.
But you're
why
obviously
you're
working with
saying
them, so I have to stick with that group. I'm not going to put up any other people because I'm working with them. I'm not necessarily working with them.
Thomas just told me I'm getting put up, and I honestly don't know if I have enough votes to stay in the house because I'm a strong competitor. And honestly, I don't think I've been like going after people, but apparently I'm in everybody's mouths, and that just shows that if I'm playing a good enough game for every single person to be talking about me, then I'm playing a great game, and I do not deserve to go home because obviously I'm good enough for people, me to be on their mind.
Okay, so it is time for the Power Veto Ceremony. We're going to start off with Drake's Power Veto. What's your decision?
It's really hard, but I have to choose to use the Power Veto on myself.
Since Drake was one of your nominees, you must name a replacement nominee.
I'm sorry, Adele.
Adele has been nominated. Okay, so now for the other veto. Who won it? Matthew. Matthew, what is your decision?
I choose not to use it, I'm sorry.
Okay, so Matthew's veto is not used. Seth, which set of nominees do you want to go against?
Go against?
Yeah, like which one are you going to face off with to try to stay?
Oh, okay, this group.
Okay, so Jacob R., Justin, and Seth are on the block together, and Adele and Holly are on the block together.
Okay, so like I'm not distressed because I think something bad's gonna happen to me. I'm distressed because I don't want to vote out Justin, but I have to. Okay, it's Holly and Adele, and oh my god, okay, so we're voting out Adele just because like she's gonna be a lot hard to get out later, and that's honestly a compliment. Like, we know that she's a great player, and Adele, I feel so bad because Adele came up to me and she was like, I would do it for you, I would help out you, and I'm like, oh man, it's just that Holly's gonna be easier to get out later than Adele, just because Adele is like, she has been playing like so long and like she's really good. So I think it's a compliment. Adele, I love you, girl. And then between Justin and Jacob Ramel, Justin, I mean, most people are voting out Justin, they only have a reasoning. And I feel so bad. He just came up to me as well and he was like, hey, I don't really know what to do. I don't want to vote him out either, but gotta do what you gotta do. Sorry, I love both of y'all.
Okay, I'm trying to say that like, I'm not kind of, I know like, I'm pretty sure I'm less of a threat than Adele, like, you know,
Yeah,
it's
I'm getting Adele because I know she'll be hard to get out in the future.
Okay.
I mean, like, I know Drew, like, if Drake was still up, he'd be out because I know he's after me, but he's out, so I'm doing those.
Both Adele and Holly are up, which was kind of my like original alliance, which was shaky to begin with just because there weren't very many people, and people have been gunning for him since the beginning, honestly. And then also Justin and Jake Remel are up, as well as Seth. He chose to go in that group. And so right now I'm thinking Adele has to go because she's stronger in the long run. I think she's puts up a threat, and she's always been one to do really well in this competition. So I think she's going to have to be going, and then as well as Justin, unfortunately, because he's also on their side, and they've fallen apart at this point. So I'm abandoning them. I might try to keep Adele like on my side, and then I also have like a little secret alliance with Matthew, which I have to check in every once in a while though. But we try to keep that under the radar. So I think I've been doing pretty well. I don't have any enemies like maybe Cecile and Hardy. That's just I haven't talked to them much. So looking good so far.
Okay, so out of those three, I'm sorry, but I have to go with Justin. I know we kind of had a small alliance at the beginning, but it's fallen apart. The other two are up. And honestly, it was a disposable alliance on my part. I'm trying to play it best I can, and that's what it is right now.
Wait, no, not Seth and not Justin. Jacob? Yeah, Jacob.
Okay.
Jacob. Justin.
Oh, okay, my heart is absolutely broken, but I have to go with my alliance and put on Justin. My heart is broken, like.
I vote to evict Justin.
Who do you vote to evict?
I vote off Jacob Lee.
And who do you vote to evict?
I vote Justin.
Okay. With 0 votes to evict, Seth, you're safe. By a vote of 5 to 2, Justin, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
Due to unforeseen events, I'm voting Adele.
You vote to evict.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't have an alliance with both these people kind of at the beginning, but I'm definitely voting Adele, and it's nothing to do with either the people.
I vote to evict Adele. I vote to evict Holly.
Okay. Who do you vote to evict?
I vote to evict Adele.
I vote to evict Adele strictly because it is game. That's better for my game, nothing personal. I love you, Adele. I'm sorry I have to do this. You're more powerful than Holly.
Okay, I have the results. By a vote of 6 to 1, Adele, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. The next week was a fast round, with decisions happening immediately after competitions.
7.
7. Seth wins HOH.
Oh my god!
Everyone go with the nominations right now.
Again, this is like nothing but Jillian and Drake.
Jillian and Drake have been nominated. Holly wins Power Veto. Everyone go to the living room. Okay, it is time for the Veto Ceremony. Is Seth even in here?
He's right next to her.
So Holly, what's your decision?
I'm using it on Drake.
Okay, Drake is off the block. So Seth, you must name a replacement nominee.
Okay, Jacob H.
Okay, so Jacob, Hardy, and Jillian, you are both the final nominees. So it is time for the eviction ceremony. Jillian, give your speech.
Okay. I mean, I'm not one to campaign against someone. I'm not going to campaign against Jacob, but I'm just would like to stay in the game. Obviously, I'm a competitive person, but I'm a very loyal person at the same time. I do believe I can hold my own in challenges and stuff, but I'm not a huge threat at all, really. I mean, I don't really do much, so do what you have to do.
Jacob.
You can only say that I'm not playing a very strong game, but I'm playing a different style of game, playing one to keep my own. And also, with the people I've been staying with, I've stayed loyal. I'm willing to work out with other people. Get rid of more bad wording. That it hurt me. He literally said I'm willing to break my group to work with other groups. That alone, I love him. I do. But that speech just wasn't what it needed to be to convince me. I'm gonna go with Jacob.
Okay.
Okay. Staying true to my alliance. As always, I'm keeping Jillian and voting out Jacob.
Okay.
I vote to evict Jake Party.
Okay. Brody, who do you vote to evict?
So I have to vote Marty just because I think Jillian's a little bit stronger and she's just been better so far.
Okay. Holly, who do you vote to evict? Okay. You vote to evict?
I vote to evict Jillian.
Okay. Matthew, who do you vote to evict?
I vote to evict Jacob H.
Okay. And Red Dot, who do you vote to evict?
I'm voting out Jillian.
Okay.
That's an obligation,
By a vote of 7 to 2, Jillian, you're safe. Jacob, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
Do that!
Open the door.
We're gonna get mad at you.
Jacob, door.
Jacob, don't be
Door.
Look.
Jacob,
oh God.
Jacob wins head of household.
Okay, so Jacob R is head of household, and I don't know what he's gonna do, but at this point, the only person that I really trust in the game is Drake, and I kind of trust Brody. So I'm hoping that the three of us can go somewhere. And I'm hoping I tried to talk to Jacob R right before this competition, so hopefully that works out for me. And
After this round, I'm going
Yeah, just because that's see when I put Drake on the block, Holly was like she went after me during the during the dodgeball challenge just so because if I won I wasn't gonna use it.
Exactly.
I did put you up on the block.
You did.
I know that, but I put you up because I knew that you weren't going to get out. I was going for Justin to get out because he didn't really do anything during the game.
Right.
He was just quiet, you know. He didn't have any his own emotions, you know. So he couldn't really put a game for himself. And I knew you could, and you're freaking hilarious, and I love having you around. So I was really hoping you weren't going to get out or that you were going to win the veto. But whatever, you know. Besides that, you obviously have to do what you have to do because this game is so freaking ridiculous.
And then Jacob Remel won HOH, and I don't know who he's nominating. He said I was safe. I think I'm good because I don't know. I'm pretty much tied with almost everybody. There's like very little people that I'm not with, and like Holly thinks I'm with her. My social skills have been enhanced, and I'm actually taking into account everything and making sure everyone's on my side. But I know when we get down to it, everyone's gonna be like, okay, Matthew's sitting pretty. This is the perfect opportunity. Some twist is probably gonna kick me out. Like, I'm just worried about Thomas and Jacob Reno. Everyone loves him. He just won HOH. Like, I feel like he's dangerous. Drake is dangerous. And who is the Jester? Like, seriously, who is the Jester? No one is trying to get evicted. Like, we don't know. Like, they're playing smart, and I don't know who it is. And that's why I kind of want HOH, because if I put them up and evict them, they're gonna be like, oh, Matthew put me up, so I'm evicting Matthew. So I've been trying to lose every HOH from the get-go.
I just recently found out that Thomas is the Jester. I approached him during lunch, and he was kind of willing to admit it to me because I was the only one who assumed it thus far. And so our plan right now, and no one else knows this with me and Thomas, but we plan on trying to evict Thomas. So therefore he can use his Jester power. Who he votes off from there, I don't know. But I know one thing, and that's I am not voting for Thomas. I'm going to save myself, because he can only evict whoever votes for him.
Idea already. Somebody's going to get vetoed out. I want to put Thomas after veto. And I know somebody's going to get vetoed out.
Yeah.
I don't want him to have even any chance. I'm putting him up after veto, but yeah.
So you're going to do it after.
Right, yeah.
So we just need to make sure everyone understands that.
Who can I put up without pissing off anybody? Do you know
right now? I think Jacob Remo is going to put up Seth as a pawn, and then Cecile, and then hopefully the veto will be used on Seth or Cecile. Either one, we're not really worried about that right now. More likely Seth, just because it's more likely to split the votes. But we plan on putting up Thomas after the veto, where we can evict him, and we'll let him use it. But I'm the only one who knows that he has the power of Jester.
You don't have to worry about this round at all. Alright.
You sure?
Promise.
I feel it.
I already have my two locked in.
Okay, I just want you to know I'm not targeting you. It was first
Yeah,
round.
dude, we're good.
I
It
didn't
doesn't
know
matter.
you.
I thought you were going
I
to target
really
me for the rest of
thought
the
you.
game, so I had to secure.
Yeah.
But it's fine. So the plan right now, the people that I'm putting up for veto right now, I don't want to get out. But I want the follow-up, who's going to be replacing veto, to get out. Not hoping that somebody uses veto. That's all my plan. I would like to start off with a quote from possibly the best poem I've ever heard. All that glitters ain't gold. Only shooting stars. I don't know the rest of it, honestly. But sometimes the golden shroud must not be so gold. Sometimes it needs to be tarnished with a little blood. And know that this is still a valiant golden shroud under all the blood, but the HOH must do what the HOH must do. Now, I mean no attacks against the nations that I will be putting aflame. But when the Fire Nation attacks, it attacks. So, the Shroud has determined to summon Cecile and Jillian to the block.
Oh my gosh!
Don't worry, the plans are coming. Do not fret, child.
That is a very vague thing to
Do
say
not
to
fret,
someone. I am
child.
fretting. I'm fretting
not
quite
fret.
frantically.
Somebody will veto.
That's alliteration. Yeah, but like,
And we're gunning for the next person. That's it.
so I'm safe.
We don't know. Because I don't know who's going to get the army.
That's true.
So at this point, I'm kind of surviving by competitions. I feel like a lot of people are against me. I don't know why, but they're playing a veto right now, and I'm thinking they're planning to backdoor me.
Lauren wins with 51.
And this is what the whole time she's going,
oh, you so bad at it.
Okay, so
We're pretty much loners at this point.
yeah, we're all on our own.
We're
But-
together and we're surviving.
It's working out.
Hopefully,
Kinda, not really. We're not doing very well. But you never know. Maybe we'll pull something out.
I still have a feeling Jacob's gonna try and backdoor me,
I
but
hope not. That would
Or
suck.
not.
I'd be all by myself.
Now, talk. I'm taking this one off.
Okay.
Kind of,
Yeah,
because
totally.
I don't want either one of them to go home.
No, totally fine.
That's what you want, though, right? So, do you know who you're replacing? You still can't tell me.
I can't, but trust me, please. It is.
I know it's not me. Like, I promise you that's not why I'm asking. It's purely just so I can know, like...
I know who's been helping the Jester. So.
Oh, dang!
Yeah.
Whoa!
I don't want it like a.
Yeah.
It's like he's in. They've been talking about it the whole
So that's the
time.
person you're putting up, is the person that's helping the Jester, so we should
That's
definitely
what
go
I'm
for him. Or her. Remo came up to me and he was like, please use it on one of them. He doesn't want either one of them to go. He's trying to backdoor someone that's been helping the Jester, which I don't know who it is, I don't know who the Jester is, okay? He won't tell me. All he told me is the person he's putting up, trying to backdoor, is, helping the Jester. Okay. I've not been helping the Jester, I hope he doesn't think I don't think it's, no, like he knows for a fact. So if it's not even him.
Thomas just now said that he cannot get out this week because his chip. Well, that was his chip said he couldn't get out this week, like he has immunity.
No.
Okay, so what just happened?
Plan number one was I knew Thomas is the Jester the whole time. And I'm guessing he's not exactly wanting to get rid of that yet. So, in order to keep his alliance, as well as the alliance with Drake and Brody, I have decided to elect 2 people who will cause no conflict in getting rid of. There are really only 2 left. So, I hate to pick them up after telling them they wouldn't, but the curveball kinda threw it around. And that's what happened. Okay?
I love both of you. Obviously, like, it's a really hard decision, but I'm taking Cecile off the block.
Cecile, you have been vetoed off of the block. Jacob, before you make your renomination, I do have an announcement to make. Thomas opened the briefcase and received immunity for the week. And now he must also give another player immunity.
I'll say Jillian.
Okay, Jillian, you have immunity for the week. So Jacob, you must name 2 replacement nominees.
I'm sorry, you two. Yelling out of the block.
Maggie and Matthew are
This
now
will not go accordingly.
Maggie and Matthew are the final nominees. One of them will
Okay, so I have no idea what just happened. I was on the block with Cecile. Lauren saved Cecile. And then all of a sudden Thomas whips out this like immunity thing. And he's like, oh, I'm safe. I'm saving Jillian. And I'm like, bro, what just happened? So I'm safe for this week.
I accidentally pulled that. Like, I didn't know. Like, you know. So I got immunity, and so I just stayed.
I'm probably gonna vote Matthew. Saying
I'm torn. I'm 50-50. I don't know.
I mean, I'm working with you, so no.
I mean, like, I understand if I want to.
I've talked to y'all probably equal, but that's
Yeah.
my problem. I really don't know who I'm voting out.
Like I heard people talking like, and Thomas had said, Matthew for Jester. I swear, like
I'm not the Jester.
I'm not the
Lauren, Jillian, Cecile, everyone's here.
Wait. Oh yeah, because Cecile and Jillian can now vote.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much. Seriously, it means a lot because, you know.
Huh? I don't really know. Are people actually like wanting to get me out? Is that good? Okay, awesome. So,
You could have gotten out like now.
Yeah, I know. And so I was upset whenever I did that. And I'm sorry I didn't tell you anything. I
Yeah,
just
so
couldn't-
it threw me for a loop
yeah.
because I was like, everybody was like, gonna bring
Yeah. So, I kind of want to vote out Maggie because she would be the one that to keep me in. So I think I'm gonna vote out Maggie.
Alright, need a plan because people are seeing me talk with you.
So he was like, he came up to me and he was like, should we go for Matthew? Because he's playing the game so well. Is that
I haven't done anything.
Well, no, it's like, so he was like, should we go for Matthew? And I was literally like, no, flat out no. I told him, look, because he's like, my goal is next round we're getting Thomas out. And he was like, if we keep Maggie, maybe she'll help us. I said if we keep Matthew, he will help us.
Yes,
No maybe
yes,
about it.
Yes, everyone wants Thomas out now.
I would rather go out of the game as a loyal player than win as a backstabber. That is my thing. And
You've
so,
been so loyal. Pink Ladies, that's 3. That's all. I need 5 to stay. Then I have
Pink Ladies is 3.
Holly and Drake's. They both said they're saving me. So that's Lauren.
you got it.
And then there's Brody, Thomas, and Seth.
Yeah. So like if you
Thomas
could like
might
if you
go
could like
against
get,
me.
if you could
Brody,
like get
I
rid
don't
of votes, who would you get
Seth.
rid of?
Probably Thomas.
Just throw out votes.
Thomas, because he's the one that wants me out.
Okay, can I tell you something? You know, stay between us. Of course. I can nullify 2 votes this round. It means that they don't count. Thomas and Seth.
What about Brody?
No. Then it would just be 1 against however many. Seth, I know he's voting to keep Maggie. I know he's voting to keep Maggie.
He likes Maggie.
He was stupid enough to tell me.
Oh.
I have a hidden power to nullify 2 people's votes, and now the nominees are Matthew and Maggie, which the actual target was Thomas, but then he just pulls this one out of nowhere. Whatever, not gonna be bitter, but I am going to nullify Seth and Thomas. Their votes don't count. Maggie's out. Matthew is staying because he is in my alliance, which, you know, I'm always loyal to my alliance. This may end up blowing up in my face. Who knows? But I would rather go out as a loyal player than go out as a backstabber, than win as a backstabber. So we'll see how this works. And I have 2 chips already from like 1 round.
I'm gonna keep Maggie. I just talked to her more.
Thomas is trying to target me or something. I don't know. He's like, I'm like, who are you voting? Me or Maggie? He goes, I'm like, okay, we'll see what happens next week.
No, yeah. But like, I know like, a bunch of people are also putting off Matthew, so like they could go either way with this. Because this was so not the plan. This was so random. And like no one Thomas told me as usual he looks really up because that's what he likes to do. So you know? Like it's just like unfair to both of y'all that y'all even on the block. Because this is not all this. No. So there's not you did nothing wrong if you do it off, and Matthew might get off because it's like split both ways. No, exactly. I'm choosing to nullify Thomas and Seth's votes. And
Who do you vote to?
I vote to evict Maggie.
By a vote of 6-0, Maggie, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
Peace and blessings. Did it really? Oh no. Oh my god. I am getting so tired of this game right now. It's like, okay. Brody is playing a huge game, and like, that's good if you can do it, but right now, I don't think he can do it.
Like, are you considering nominating any of these people? No. Okay. Not right now. No. Okay. I think
this round, I'm good.
I think it's gonna be 7 Drake. That's what I'm thinking.
And then if Veto's used.
And then Veto, one of y'all will win a Veto, hopefully, and use it on.
Keep in mind, that's a little lot of shots.
Yeah, I know you did.
And yeah,
I
was just on the block too. No,
yeah, none of you are going up.
Okay.
None of you are going up. Okay. But if I would like to put up 7 Drake, and then it doesn't really matter who gets saved, because I think.
Just put Holly.
No, I mean, I want.
Who is the Jester? Thomas for sure?
I don't think it is.
I think it's Thomas.
And then everyone's gunning for Thomas, but then at the same time, I feel like Thomas is trying to get on my good side, so of course, naturally I feel bad because he saved me off the block, which I know was for his game anyway, but still, nevertheless, he saved me off the block.
But Thomas wouldn't have waited that long. Thomas would have gone kamikaze because he would have played it better than that. That would be a stupid way to play it.
Who else could it be? Drake, Seth, and Holly have all been like trying to stay in the game, especially Holly and Drake.
And also,
if Thomas hasn't, why would he use it? He could have chosen not to use that thing.
how many HOH competitions he has blown? He didn't even go for the.
Okay, I don't know if it's or not, but regardless, we're not gonna nominate him, or you're not gonna nominate him. Just be safe.
I know it is so bad.
Okay, we have one more round. Just don't nominate Thomas.
I want to get Thomas out though now because.
No.
Look, you get him out, then you will not be voted.
Birdie.
He won't even
Birdie.
come after you because he can. It'll be one of us. So you're literally putting, if Thomas is the Jester, you're putting the curse on one of us.
So for the longest time, we were saying that Thomas was the Jester, and that's like we were like, oh yeah, that's it. And then Thomas comes up and he's like, Brody's the Jester. I got a thing that helps the Jester, and so like it told me who the Jester was. And I went up to Jacob Raymond, who had previously told me that he wanted to put up someone that was helping the Jester, and that would be Thomas, but that was me, that Thomas had immunity. So I said, Jacob, was Thomas the one that you were gonna put up? And he was like, yes. So obviously Thomas knows who the Jester is, but why would it be Brody? Why would Brody win this HOH? But then he keeps saying, oh, I shouldn't have won this HOH. Honestly, I don't know what to believe. Like, for all I know, it could be freaking like Cecile or Holly or Drake that could be the Jester. Like, I just want this week to be over with so I can just know. I know I'm safe this week, and I don't think I'm in a bad position. It's just the Jester is killing me, and I'm about to explode.
If Thomas is the Jester, what if we convince the other people all to vote for him, and then one of them go up?
Look, we're 3 votes, and then Thomas. Okay,
I would have to put. This is the thing. I would have to put one of you all up for what? Just I would have to put one of you up at the beginning.
None of us have.
Because if not, they wouldn't get to vote. Huh? If not, they wouldn't get to vote.
No, don't touch us. Don't put us in danger.
We're not gonna be in danger.
All right, wait.
He said he wouldn't put one of us up.
Y'all wouldn't be in danger.
I'm stressing out.
Y'all are going. No matter what, y'all will not be going.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
But hey, just don't even risk putting us up.
Let's just
People might go crazy.
They all listen to you, and right now they say don't touch you. And honestly, I don't want to upset everyone and try to put you up. And I'm not gonna put one of them up because that's just suicide for me. So I think I'm gonna put up Seth and Drake.
Okay.
Just because, and I want Drake to vote.
I'm honestly not.
I mean, I want you to vote.
I mean, put me up for Veto though.
No, but if any.
At least. We have to try.
But then I get screwed over because they basically told me if I push you up at all, then they know I'm with you. I can't promise you anything yet though. Hey, but Thomas.
We should use the last week.
I know, but you bought the stupid token. You should have.
I didn't know.
I know. There's nothing you can do about it. But
yeah.
If it doesn't get used, it doesn't get used. It's better to have you here and safe. And
but if I don't get out, I'm on the clock for the next 2 weeks.
Oh.
I know it's not me, and it's not Drake.
Okay.
And, we have, I think if you feel like putting Thomas up, you should put him up. Because if he is the Jester, who do you think he'll get out? Probably me.
I doubt it. You're not.
No, I'm not. Drake.
I think Drake. Just because he's been the strongest so far. I could use his healing. Seth. And then I'll save Seth.
I know. Me and Drake will do
I haven't told anyone yet, but I did open chest, and it has to be used this term now. So it's switch. I have to replace one of them and put someone else.
you? Oh, okay. Can you replace yourself?
No.
No. Okay. Cause
Were you gonna put me on there?
No, I hadn't. But if you could have replaced yourself, I'd have put you, and you could put up Thomas. Right. Alright. But right now,
This is the last round that a Jester can be caught. We can basically assume that Thomas isn't because he tried to save himself last
round.
And that's not a Jester thing,
No, why
right?
would he do that? I think part of me say it's Seth. And then he fought early to throw people off. Because think about it, he hasn't fought recently.
Right.
He's been going down without a. He's been out first in every round. I want to put up Seth.
Put up Drake. I'll take him out because I have to use this.
Put up Seth. I'm gonna put up Seth and Cecile. Save Cecile.
So
you do that.
And then who am I swapping in? Thomas?
Put in Thomas.
Okay. So save Cecile. Put in. All right. You sure?
Yeah. Okay. But hey, you didn't talk to me about that. No. You just came up with that on your own, right? All right.
I mean, I think we should still stick to what we were gonna do. Gun down Thomas.
That's what I agree.
Yes, but I think Thomas knows. Like we were kind of discussing with Matthew, and then Matthew. Well, we weren't like discussing it. Just Remo kind of let it slip. Then Thomas immediately talked to Matthew, and so we were kind of worried that Matthew might convince somebody. But if we can still keep the majority and just take out Thomas.
All right. I'm gonna tell you the plan. My plan was to put you up with Thomas or with Cecile, and then hopefully back over Thomas.
This round?
Yeah, this round.
Okay, yeah, I meant keep Cecile, but then if you put up
I think I'm gonna put up Drake.
Drake. Oh, there you go. Drake or Holly. Because either way, either Cecile goes home or that alliance is split up.
All right. I need to talk to I'm putting Cecile and Drake up. Save Drake and put Thomas.
Okay, easy. That's what I was thinking of. That works.
Brody nominated Cecile and Drake, but because of a power that was bought, Drake, you are safe for the week, and I owe you a chip. And Thomas, you're nominated. Okay, so Cecile and Thomas are our nominees. In first place with 1 minute and 59 seconds is Brody. So Brody, you won the Power Veto.
Do I choose now or?
I mean, you can.
I can have time though?
Yeah, you can have time. Do you need time?
Nah, I think I'm good actually.
Okay. Can you fund this one? It's time for the Veto Ceremony.
Okay. I'm looking at Cecile specifically. I don't want to use the veto. I'm choosing not to just because I don't want to anger anyone more than I've already angered people. I'm kind of stuck because I screwed up and put people up and nothing worked like I thought it would. So that's what I'm going to do.
I've ensured that you're not going to get voted off.
You have 3 people.
No, look, these are the people that are positive not voting, that are not voting for you, that are voting Thomas. Remo, Holly, Seth, and also Drake, and then also there's one other person. No, wait, well, that was it. But that's 4. They only have 3. There's Lauren and Jillian. That's the only 2. And Lauren, Jillian, and Matthew. That's 3. Unless they backstab you, which they shouldn't because you've been with me the whole time. That's why I did it like this, because I don't want to get blamed for this. Because if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be them. It's going to be your own team.
Well, it's your fault for putting me up.
But
Whenever
there's
you put me
only
up,
3 of them.
whenever you put me up, quote, I have a plan.
Yeah, I did
Close
have a plan.
quotations. Quote,
Jacob
Cecile
Reno
does,
used-
quote, Cecile does no, plans never work out. End quote. Quote, Brody, this will not work. No, it didn't. Can't say I didn't warn you. Told you the plans never work out. Right. Freaking, goodness gracious, big brother. Something always happens. I knew it wasn't going to work out.
What if Thomas is the Jester and he won't give everyone to put him on? So and if we vote him, Cecile, that's what I'm saying. We can't vote for Cecile. If we have to get So play your case.
I was saying, I'm not the Jester, and I really want to play. I don't know what to say. If you don't believe me, whatever.
What do you think? I don't know what to do.
I don't think he's Jester. Possibly. But
Cecile,
we know nothing about Cecile.
Exactly.
happen.
I don't think Cecilia is.
Or what if she is? You know, there's always that possibility.
I mean, there's always a possibility, but
I swear.
why? Like, she won an HOH. Like,
yeah.
I just, and I've said this before,
and like,
it's just the whole saving yourself. It makes him not Jester.
Who, Thomas?
Yeah.
What did
but
he do to
it's
save
still
himself?
not saying that he's totally not
He used
Jester.
the veto on himself.
But if
When-
he does
when
have the
he used
power,
the
he
veto on
can be,
himself,
right?
He had an immunity that he had.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant.
Can
He
you
wouldn't
think
have-
we
wouldn't
can
have
trust?
secret
You think we
veto.
can trust Lauren on that he had the power, but to help the Jester?
So you have to vote Thomas because you're the deciding vote right now. If things go terribly wrong, you would be the fourth vote for Thomas, and you definitely go. Okay.
I'm still thinking about it, but chances are I will be voting him out because I've been wanting to get him out, and it's just too good of a chance.
Yeah, give me 1 minute.
It's just too good of a chance.
I agree.
I knew it! Okay, Thomas is the Jester, and I said before, I was like, I don't want to get Thomas out. And I told him that. I was like, Thomas, I don't want to get you out. And he was like, I'm going to tell you a secret. I'm the Jester. How was I do? So now, I'm convincing everyone that he's not the Jester because anyone knows that being aligned with Thomas past final, whatever, 6, 7, anything, if I can be the one that he's good with, I feel like I can take Lauren and maybe Matthew, and that would be the ideal final four. I don't know. But he's gonna come back and he's gonna take someone out. I don't know who it's gonna be, but if they put him out, he's gonna take someone out. Yes, Thomas, you are the best Jester that's ever happened.
Why is he telling people? He's telling people, I'm not the Jester. So what does that make people want to do?
Well, no, the thing is...
Vote for him or vote for Cecile?
No.
Okay, when someone's the Jester, you don't want to vote them all. So you vote for
The
Cecile.
Jester, they're trying to get you to vote them off. That's what the Jester
Yes,
does.
and that's not what he's doing.
The Jester's
So
trying
what is he
to-
trying to do? Get Cecile out?
Yeah,
That's what he's trying to do.
Well, I mean, just save himself.
Yeah. He's like, he has to fight for himself.
Yeah, he's not going to lay down and die.
The Jester wants to get
He's
out
not going to
because-
lay down and die.
That's the point.
I mean, you can't blame him for trying.
We're voting out Thomas because he's he's a strong player. We thoroughly believe that he's not the Jester, and Seal was never meant to even go on the block. So.
I vote to the Jester. I hope it's on my side.
Okay. Well, Drake, who do you vote to again?
I vote to Vic Thomas.
I vote to Vic Thomas.
I'm sorry, Thomas, I have to evict you.
Who evict? Thomas. Okay.
Because that's my boy.
Matthew? Who do you vote to again?
Only because if Thomas is the Jester, I cannot allow him to evict me. I vote to evict Cecile. I think if she has the majority to stay, that's the reason why.
Okay.
Of 6 to 1, Thomas, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. Yeet. Okay, no, you're falling out first. I can now reveal that Thomas was the Jester and was successful in his mission. Okay, if I call your name, please stand because you are vulnerable to the Jester. Brody. Brody, Seth, Jillian, Drake, Holly, Lauren, and Jacob Reno. All of you got a hand in evicting the Jester, so one of you will be evicted in his place.
I honestly just wanted to be evicted so that I wouldn't be on block the next 2 weeks. I'm only going to choose this person so that I don't really have a big target going on my back going into the next 2 weeks. I don't really know. I guess Seth.
Seth, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
The next round was a fast week with decisions immediately following competitions.
Correct, he was nominated twice. Drake wins HOH. And it's a fast round, so we can't talk, so everyone gets in the living room. Drake has nominated Lauren and Brody. Lauren, you have been nominated. Okay, now it's time for the veto picks.
Please don't hit me.
Brody wins. Power. Hey Brody, since you won the power veto, you have the power to veto yourself or Lauren off the block. What's your decision?
I choose to veto myself and follow one.
Okay, Brody is off of the block. Drake has a situation that's name or pistol on me.
Sorry, nothing personal, but it's kind of my only option, Jillian.
Jillian and Lauren are our final nominees. It's time for the eviction ceremony. Lauren, you give your speech first.
Okay, highly don't want to campaign against Jillian, but I really just can't let down and die. I know I love you. I think that I have played a very, very clean game so far. If I've been loyal to those I've been loyal to, who I told I'd be loyal to. I'm not a threat at all, you know what I mean? I think I've played a very clean game, and I would hate for it to be over because of this. Like, I didn't really do anything wrong, so I think most of you know where he stands, so just each one.
And Jillian. Oh, Brody, yeah, you're the chip on there.
Obviously, I think I've played a loyal game. All those who are voting, if you've been on the block at one point, I've looked at every single one of you and I've realized I've voted for you guys to stay. And so, you know, I've talked to each one of you, and you know exactly where I stand in this game, and everyone can see that I've been fighting really hard to play. I'm utterly exhausted, and I'm still going to try my best to fight, and even though I didn't even get a chance in the game. So do what you have to do for your game.
By a vote of 6-0, Jillian, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
I told you. I was like, there's no way
Lauren,
she's leaving.
Chip. At the next head of household competition, the evicted players competed to come back.
By a vote of 6-1, the queen has been dethroned. But just wait on it, because I'm gonna work my butt off and get back in this game, because I don't deserve to be out right now. Like,
Jillian wins HOH.
So, I got voted out, you know, 6-0 against Lauren, that's fine. Well, I came back in and I got HOH right after I came back in. I also have a week of immunity, but you know, so if I wouldn't have gotten HOH, I was safe too, but this is even better. So, you know, I came into the game thinking that if I didn't get a week of immunity or something, I was gonna come in and just blow up everyone's game in their face and then leave gracefully, but this works too. I'm back, I'm fighting, and if for any week I'm on the block again and I think I'm going out, then I'll start exploding. So, good luck, house guests.
I think there are bigger targets in the game that aren't with you. That aren't with you that you could get out.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
But I understand if you want to come after me with a vengeance, if you're mad at me.
Okay. Well, you know, I'm definitely gonna think about that because, you know, there are bigger targets. You're right.
Yeah.
So, okay. Thank you. Next person.
A lot of people coming after me. I backstabbed Jillian, which was a really bad decision. She came back in the game, and now she's getting people to go against me.
With 3 coins, I went to buy something, and it says, Force Veto. Gather the house guests in the living room. You have unleashed a twist for the week.
Okay, so this week the veto has to be used. It's not an option. You must use it.
Look, obviously, I want Drake out as well. You put me up, you know, they're like, oh, don't take it personally. Yeah, shut up, Drake. Anyway, Drake put me up as a replacement without any chance to get out in a fast round. Obviously, he has something against me. And during that pool thing, my number 2 ball would be like off in Switzerland and he'd shoot for it. So, obviously, I want him up. Someone has to use the veto. So I'm not going to nominate Drake first. When the forced veto is used, Drake's going to have a chance.
So don't nominate him first.
No.
This is ready.
God, I'm not going to give him a chance. And since
Okay,
this veto
so it has to be used. You can automatically backdoor someone.
Yeah, pretty much. I thought
So
it
don't
wasn't
put your
Drake. Holly in right now.
No, but tell me that he's merely a pod. Explain what's happening. You have to.
Oh, I will. Okay, just get in the next.
So that's
Yeah.
yeah. No, I wasn't.
Okay, ladies,
Just
I'll
keep
get the
running.
I'm in a really good spot. It's almost comical, which I hate saying that because I sound so cocky. But, so I mean, I'm good with Jillian, Matthew, and Cecile. I'm good with Thomas and Brody. I'm obviously good with Jacob because he just gave me 2 chips. And I already had 2. One from Cindy and one from surviving the block. So I have 4 chips. And I don't even know what to do with them because I don't...
So, who are you going for?
This week, I mean...
Wait, get in the camera.
I'm not really like going in for anyone. I'm just gonna like play it right now.
Yeah, like
I
said,
know
like,
who I'm like.
Oh, we're like together basically.
Yeah. Like I'm working with like you. I'm working with like you and Lauren.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
But okay, I want Brody out the most, but Brody is like Lauren stuck up Brody's butt. So there's no way like we can get past her.
We're just gonna have to go around her.
Yeah, but like with this twist, someone gets. We can't. If I tell
it's
Jillian
just this week though.
Yeah, if I tell Jillian to nominate from Jacob and Brody, then someone's gonna have to use the veto on Jacob or Brody. So then it's just like, who do you nominate against who? Like it's like do you have the.
Well, I mean, this is Jillian's thing, and I literally can't read her.
Yeah. she's a goat.
I know she's with me, and that's all I know. Like
exactly.
I don't know who she's working with. I think she thinks that like Brody. She thinks she's with Brody. See, everyone thinks they're with Brody.
I hate Brody needs to go. I don't hate him, but like he needs to go in this game. I don't like him.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he honestly needs to be the one.
Jillian was like, I can totally bring you in an alliance with Brody. I'm like,
Jillian, come on, girl.
What? Okay,
I need to talk to her, but
my Jester plan worked, so that's awesome. I wanted to get Matthew out, but now I'm just playing on. No, it's never gonna get you out. But now, since Jillian just came back in, thankfully she's merciful and she's not even coming after me, which is a joke because I booted her out. But even after I told her that I would work for you. But right now, I want to be in a final 3 with Brody and Jacob Remo. I'm working with Lauren too. Hopefully we'll get Matthew, Drake, and Holly out soon. I'm feeling pretty good right now because nobody's really coming after me and I have 3 chips, so I need to use it whenever I need it, but I don't want to use it now since I know like I don't need any change to the game currently.
Do you want to know the plan?
Yes.
Okay.
I think you were going to tell me you're putting a Rama on Holly, and then
whoever comes off, I'm putting a Drake.
Okay, listen to the scenario. Drake wins veto, takes off Holly. Who goes out? It's only Cecile, me, Lauren, and Thomas or Brody. That's your options. Who do you put up? You're with all of them.
I would put up Brody.
You would.
I would put up Brody.
I'm safe.
Yes.
Because I'm for pink ladies all the way.
Yes. You're safe. I would honestly probably put up Brody.
There is one flaw.
If
there is
wins,
one flaw. Exactly.
Wins veto.
So
I just said to Cecile, I said Thomas is the challenge-winning king. I've seen you when you scramble.
Okay, wait. Hold up. Okay. If you put up Holly and Drake.
I'm not putting up Holly and Drake. I'm putting up Holly and Remo.
No, I know. But if you put up Holly and Drake, then that guarantees one of them is on.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
No, but like at the start. Because if Drake wins, he pulls up Holly. But if they're both on the block, then there's only one possibility of one leaving.
I didn't think of that. So you think I should put up Drake and Holly right now and then give them a chance at veto?
Yeah.
Obviously, nothing personal. I don't hold any of y'all accountable for voting me out. You vote with the majority. That's what you do. I would do it in the same spot. But for me, I feel like I have to break up people who I think are strong together and who I think could potentially be a threat if stayed together. So Drake and Holly, I'm very sorry.
Out of time, step back. Step back. Drake wins the power veto, Matthew gets a chip.
Okay, so Jillian was HOH, but she had like the forced veto, which means someone has to use a veto, so like there's gonna be a replacement. So she was gonna put up Holly and Remel, like Remel's pawn, and then whoever won that, or whoever got taken off, she's gonna put Drake in their place. But then we were like, oh my god, what if Drake wins Power Veto? Then he takes Holly off and neither one of them go home. So we played it safe, put them both up. Drake wins, but Holly's going.
I just bought this, and it's a double veto.
Okay, so a double veto, that means this week's veto is a double veto. It's used on both nominees. If y'all need more time to talk, I understand.
Well, we just won.
Well,
a double veto!
Yay! So, Jillian put me and Drake on the block, and she was like, oh, I need to split you guys up. So she tried to get one of us out, but that's not the case.
We've been saving chips since a few rounds ago.
Yeah, we have.
Used our chips.
And I got a prize that said that it said double veto, and so when the veto's used, it gets to save both of us. So we're safe.
Boom, Jillian.
I actually hate my life.
That's good.
So,
Are
you doing
Edit
pink
that.
ladies?
Crap.
Hey, wait.
Yes.
Crap. All of you figured out too soon.
Okay, but Cecile was easy to get out. She's not trying. We need to get a fit person that's actually trying.
Why?
To win the game.
I know, but okay, whatever.
Okay, just
I don't
put
wanna,
your spell in.
I don't want to get anyone big out for this round. I think we need people that can win challenges so that we can get Holly out.
They are two people.
That's very true.
But they keep saying him.
Okay.
That's very true.
Jillian ultimately nominated Remel and Matthew.
I vote to evict Matthew.
That's fine. I'm voting out Matthew. This is highly complicated, but I have to vote to evict Matthew. Sorry.
I really enjoy playing with both of them, and it's been great playing with both of them. But Matthew apparently has been talking my mind out a little bit. Not a lot. I mean, we're still pretty close, but I have to vote Matthew. I'm sorry.
It's a huge mistake. I vote to evict Jacob.
You vote to evict.
With a really, really heavy heart, I vote to evict Jacob.
Okay.
By a vote of 4-2, Matthew, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. The final 8 was an instant eviction round with no Power Veto competition. M&M's has 1,130,000 results. Snickers has 23,200,000 votes, so Holly, you win HOH. What? In the red turn of events.
Yeah, Claire, she did it. Yay.
I know Jillian's gonna go after us. I know Lauren's gonna go after us.
Jillian just tried to get us out. Jillian definitely just tried to get us out. She definitely thought that
And
whoever.
Lauren's been trying to convince everyone.
So Jillian and Lauren.
I'm
Lauren
good.
already said she's okay with it. So.
I'm good with that.
I thought about it a lot, and I knew that I just have to try and do what's best for me right now. And I'm sorry, you guys. It's nothing personal, but I'm gonna have to nominate Jillian and Lauren.
Jillian and Lauren have been nominated. They are the final nominees because there is no veto competition. The only way a veto can be played is if you Lauren, your first competition.
This is a familiar position to be in. Again, I am so not trying to push down Jillian, but I think I know where I stand with most of the voters, and you know what's good for your game, and you know where I stand. You know I'm loyal to all of you, and so do what you think is right.
And Jillian, it's your turn to give a speech.
Again, this is a very familiar position. I'm not even going to try to argue my point because I know what's going to happen and happen again. All I'm going to do is probably kind of self-destruct right now and just realize that last time this happened, it was because of Drake, now it's because of Holly. Keep in mind that and understand that they will work together until the end. And if you don't do something now, it won't happen, and they'll do something about it. So.
By a vote of 6-0, Jillian, you have been
That was so bad.
You have to go. You can come right back in a second. The next week was the final fast round with decisions happening immediately after competitions.
Cecile's white. And I could.
Right.
Lauren wins head of household.
Yeah, I'm about it.
Okay, since it is a fast round, we must go straight to the nomination ceremony. So, Lauren?
Doesn't shock anyone. I'm sorry, Drake and Holly are nominated.
Drake and Holly are nominated. So?
And on your hand. And you have blood rush.
Holly has fallen. Colin. Brody wins the power of veto. Okay, it is an instant round, so let's go straight to the veto and eviction.
Holly went down.
So it's time for the veto and eviction ceremony. Brody, do you have a decision?
I'm choosing to not use veto.
Wait, do I?
Brody, Alright.
Yeah. Brody has not used the power veto, so it is time for the eviction ceremony. So Drake, you're the first to give a speech.
Well, guys, I came to this game with the goal of getting past the first round. And somehow turned a group of people that I didn't know completely against me, so I guess that's a kind of a testament to how well I play.
You made it.
So I don't have anything to say. You guys have your mind made up.
And Holly.
I'm content.
This has been such a great experience. I love all of you guys, and whatever happens, happens.
I don't mean to be a person.
Okay. So it is time to evict. Thomas, you're first.
Actually, I have a secret power veto, and I'm taking myself off the block.
Okay, so HOH Lauren, you must be the nominee.
Can you raise your hand for someone? You know, whoever going up is strictly upon Jacob. You're not going.
Jacob, you are nominated, so it is time to evict.
I have no speech.
Cecile, you're
He has a speech.
I always want to call him Brady, but I think his name's Drake. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna move that cat off.
Okay. Finally, I vote to evict Drake. That literally means like nothing personal. I'm so proud of Drake because he stayed in for a very long time, and the reason why I'm excited to get him out is because he is a very great player. So, just clarify.
Alright, bye-bye Drake. I'm sorry, but you shot for me early and I've been gunning for you ever since. You've been really good, so I can't do anything about that.
Okay. By a vote of 4-0, Drake, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
I'll still follow all of you guys on Instagram.
Oh wait, walk out again.
This is another instant eviction. So meet me outside for the HOH competition.
How many seconds left?
Just start out. And he did it! Thomas is the new HOH. I'm nominating, just because I have to, sorry, Holly and Jacob. Holly and Jacob, you have been nominated, and there is no power veto competition, so there is no veto.
Well, yeah, I'm voting down Holly. The other girls have a chance. Wait, what was it? That's what I was going for.
Hello, Lauren. Who do you vote to evict?
I vote to evict Holly.
By a vote of 2-0, Holly, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
So much is happening.
Look at
Oh,
that.
you can catch it.
Well, that happened.
Extreme move!
Nice. Thomas. So Jacob wins HOH. It is time for the nomination ceremony. Jacob, make your decision now.
I've thought long and hard about this for the past 35 seconds, and I decided that Cecile and Lauren are going to be my two.
Cecile and Lauren, you have been nominated for eviction.
Okay, well.
Cecile does not hit a ball. Thomas wins the power of veto. Thomas, it's time for the veto and eviction ceremony. What is your decision?
I'm not gonna use it.
Okay.
Alright, well, I personally think this is the best game that I've ever played out of all the games. I mean, I've gotten this far, but like, we did it pretty well. I was loyal to all of you, obviously. We were all, together. I don't know, I would really, really love to stay. I've never, made it to the end, and I think that it would be, an honor and a super cool opportunity to be able to do for the first time. I don't want to, bash Lauren or anything. I mean, she has made it to the end before, but I mean, she deserves it. No, I'm not meaning, she deserves it. She plays the game beautifully, she always deserves to make it to the end. So,
Yeah, I mean, just like you already know what you're gonna do, but I mean, like I would really love to stay.
Alright, so I don't want to bash you silly either, but I know that I'm looking at the voters and I know that I've been loyal and I've played well and I would love to make it to the end.
That is time to vote. Brody, you're first.
Alright, so I'm choosing to evict Cecile, and she's played a beautiful game. She's played the best silent game I've ever seen because she's essentially took herself out of everyone's mind up until this point, but we have to take her out because Remel's at the top of my plan, so I'm going for it.
Okay, now you're fine. You go to evict.
I vote to evict Cecile. Sorry.
By a vote of 2-0, Cecile, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
It was boom, 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 Seth.
Thomas wins
Seth
HOH.
Oh, Brody had HOH.
Yes.
I'm happy I'm HOH because I don't have to choose who to bring to the final 3. Plus I have a chance next time to win again. And so I feel really good. Surprisingly. So. Okay, this honestly doesn't matter, so I'm just gonna, okay. Lauren and Jacob.
Lauren and Jacob are nominated for eviction. Yeah.
Bring that one. Just go for it. You have to try now.
Lauren wins the Power Veto.
Literally by accident.
By accident.
You hit
You
three
killed
down
2
by
people without trying to kill 2 people.
I was about to die.
I'm gonna bring you to the final 2. But honestly, if you bring Jacob instead of Brody, you have a better chance of winning.
Let's all just point him on the net.
Okay, it is time for the veto and eviction ceremony. Lauren.
I am using the power to take myself off the block.
So Lauren is off of the block. Thomas as HOH has to name Brody as the replacement nominee. And since there's only 4 of us, only Lauren votes, so Lauren, share your vote with
Wait, should we give speeches?
Yeah, give speeches.
You're up first.
Give the best speeches.
Man, dude, I'm running out of ideas. 30 hours, no sleep, don't expect anything creative. I'm gonna just kind of steal a bunch of Game of Thrones lines and then kind of hope they correlate with the situation in front of us. What is dead cannot die. I'm dead inside. Don't be afraid to hurt my feelings with this vote.
Okay, this is my first time up here, and so what that means doesn't really mean much at all. Y'all might think, oh, I need to play a better game. I really didn't. It comes down to luck for 90% of this game. If one different pull from the briefcase would have been different, this game could be different. But I mean, I think I played well, and I hope that everyone agrees with that. Or, well, mainly just Lauren, because she's voted.
Can I go?
Yeah.
Okay, so I consider myself a very loyal person. And although I've worked with both of you, and both of you have been beneficial to my game, I keep promises that I make and alliances, and there is a final 3 between me, Thomas, and Brody. So I'm so sorry, Jacob. I always have this vote. It sucks I have to evict you. I'm so sorry.
Jacob, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
I'm so sorry. Like,
How many different votes were affected? Like either controlled or nullified?
6.
Wrong.
7.
Wrong.
5.
8.
Correct.
Oh,
Is that 4? That's 4. Brody wins the final HOH competition.
I'm gonna vote? Oh, that's like a double. Have you ever been to the finals for Big Brother?
Have I? Yeah, you watched it. Thomas won.
No, Thomas didn't win.
Yes, he did. He won a Big Brother.
Oh, he won a Big Brother.
Thomas has won.
I know, but
Listen, Thomas has the capability to win. He's gonna have his Jester argument that he survived being the Jester.
he survived because I made him survive. If not, he would have gone.
He still found what he needed to do, and just Thomas has won. He knows how to persuade people to win.
True. He's a better speaker than I am.
Yes, he is.
Maggie.
That's
That's
Wait,
Maggie.
when did I do this game? Nothing. I want an HOH and a POV. That's it.
You played it smart.
I don't know. I think I have way more blood on my hands than Lauren. You know, she stayed under the radar, which can be beneficial to you. And also, I've won before, so you can definitely hold that against me.
And so it comes down to, do I think I can beat you? I'm going to make a list of everyone left, and what would happen if you were with me in the final two, and if Thomas was with me in the final two, like who would each vote for? And I'm going to go down the list, and from there decide. I think that's fair, and it's not like against either of y'all, okay? That's just what I think I have to do. Okay, so this was like a very, very tough decision, as y'all could probably imagine. And I went back and forth many times. At first I was thinking Thomas, and then Lauren, and then I was like so confused I had to make a list. And so it took me like 20 minutes, so that was fun. But at this point, and I think this just came down to the plea and who did a better job with it whenever we were outside. I got them to hoop in personal pleas because it normally goes better. And so at this point, I want to bring Lauren with me.
Understand.
Thomas, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. Each of our finalists will give their plea about why they played the best game, deserving of the title of last person.
Okay, I think I'm not going to try to shoot down Lauren or anything because she's played a great game, but I think I played equally as good of a game. I think I was able to make friends with all of you along the way, and I know we've all did something, especially saving Thomas with the Jester, that are questionable, and I understand that. And so if there are some unexpected votes, that's understood. But I do think I played a very strong game. I laid off challenges when I needed to lay off of them. I tried really hard and won whenever I needed to win. And until last round, I wasn't even on. I never was available to be voted on. And so, like I said before, that doesn't mean anything though. It's just a fun fact. But I think I've been able to help you all at least some point in this game. And if not, I'm sorry about that. But I think I've played well and I've put a lot of effort into it. So it's up to y'all. No hard feelings.
Okay, and Lauren.
Like Brody said, no hard feelings, and I'm not gonna shoot him down, but I do believe that my game was good because I was the word would probably be sneaky. I don't know. Like, I always knew what was going on at all times because I made friends with until like the whole, I don't know, but I knew what everyone was doing pretty much at all times. I never put a target on my back. That was one thing I avoided while making sure I was on top of everything. I never put a target on my back. The times I was on the block, I'm pretty sure they were both unanimously against me once I got myself off. I just think that a good Big Brother player is able to know what's going on at all times, knows how to talk to the right people and win. And I think that's exactly what I did. And I was very smart about the game. So if you want, again, no hard feelings, but think about that when you make your vote.
Okay, Thomas has voted for Lauren.
Oh, whoa.
One vote, Lauren. Who do you vote to win?
It's my usual. I vote for Lauren to win. And any final comments on the game? It was fun. I'm proud of myself. I honestly think that I handled the Jester very well. While I did have people help me with it, I think it was ultimately like me. So.
Matthew has voted for Brody. It's one vote Brody, one vote Lauren.
Okay.
Hey, who do you vote to win?
I vote for Brody to win. I feel like Lauren rode coattails. She played the same game she always does, but with a little bit of edge. I'll give her that. It was upgraded. It was better, but Brody played the game better. He had more connections. He was more scarier.
Okay.
He was more fierce.
Any final comments?
It was so much fun. I'm proud of the way I played. I think I played good, and overall the challenges were fun. The twists were fun. The game was fun. Proud of it. Jester was a lot more interesting this time. Everything was good.
Okay. Jacob has voted for Lauren. That's 2 votes Lauren, 1 vote Brody.
Thanks, Jacob.
Hey, I vote for Lauren because I feel bad that she's been in finals so much and she never plays.
Any final comments on the game?
No, I thought it was great. Awesome.
Okay. Holly has voted for Brody. That's 2 votes Brody, 2 votes Lauren. So who do you vote to win?
I vote for Brody to win.
Okay. And any final comments?
This is the funnest game. I loved it. I wish I had one more chip so I could have won more Veto, but it was so much fun.
Okay. Bye, Holly. Seth has voted for Brody. That's 3 votes Brody, 2 votes Lauren.
Wait, okay, vote to win.
Yes.
I'm gonna vote Brody to win because we were kind of in a silent alliance the whole time. The reason and the main reason, like, I don't want Lauren to win is because, like, it's not that I don't want her to win. I just never saw her play. Like, she never talked to me. I never talked to her. I didn't see her game whatsoever today. So.
And any final comments? No. Okay. Drake has voted for Brody. That's 4 votes Brody, 2 votes Lauren.
This is Seal.
Okay.
Do I get to say anything?
After. Who do you vote to win?
I vote Brody.
Okay, and any final comments on the game?
I was definitely dead set on voting Brody before I heard their talks and, like, after the question session. But after the question session, I gained a lot of respect for you, Lauren, and just want to say that I actually really respect your game. But I just decided on Brody in the end. Because Brody, I really respect how, like, I literally didn't know your name until the 5th round. And you, like, went under, like, the radar really well. And obviously you weren't under the radar. And you emerged, like, insanely well, insanely victorious. So I respect you, Brody.
Okay. Jillian has voted for Lauren. That's 4 votes Brody, 3 votes Lauren.
I knew that.
No.
So Jillian, who do you vote to win?
I vote for Lauren to win.
Any final comments about the game?
It was an awesome game, and honestly, I went out against some really good competitors, so I'm happy about that. I'm happy that I didn't go out because of, like, floaters or anything like that, and I just feel like everyone in this game was playing to win, so it was a lot of fun.
Okay, thank you, Jillian.
We all knew that was coming.
Cecile has voted for Lauren. That's 4 votes Lauren, 4 votes Brody, 1 vote left.
We don't know Maggie.
No, I know Maggie.
Maggie has voted for Brody. Congratulations, Brody. You are the winner of Great Brother.
Thank you. Well, I didn't think I'd get here, so I'm really happy with it. How it did.
Thank you for all of your help today.
It's like an unsaid comment.
I know. You were very good.